Well, Jubilee Gardens is beautifully clean now, but there's something missing. Oh yes, there's no drunks. Perhaps they don't like it when it's clean, perhaps they like all the weeds so they can hide behind it. Since it's been clean, they haven't been coming up here. Well, Barclays are going a bit OTT, fencing off the branch they're doing up. Steel gates and God knows what. Somebody that makes signs has been very busy. So Hill Street is closed on the 13th of August. And then it's closed on the 20th of August. And just so you're not bored, it's closed on the 27th of August. And also on the 23rd of August. They've been having a right fit with these signs. Well, the Delamere Arms, known locally as the Blazer, somebody's taken it over at long last. Over the years there's been a lot of trouble with this because during lockdown they had a lot of lock-ins, didn't they? And quite a few times that dog's got out, and I've been attacked several times by the dog and the people in there. It was never a nice pub, but the new owner's hopefully going to do something with it. It's not doing food, but he is going to allow anybody that goes the chippy, which is there, to eat in the pub. So it's a really old pub. Let's hope things change and it's a success. A regeneration, no less. White butterfly. Seem to have a lot of white butterflies this time and very little else. Showing the sun and a fly next to him. Well, electric car charging points by the courthouse. We did say they were messing last week. There was three vans and lots of people scratching their heads and getting it working. Apparently I said about one only having a card reader and the other one not, so hopefully it'll all be working by the end of the day. Because yesterday somebody was plugged in but it said no car, so we're trying to work out why it doesn't think it's got a car when it has. Hopefully it should be working. Well, the History Centre's got a load of concrete blocks, isn't it? We're all standing there looking at them. As if they went for a forklift. In the old days you'd done it by hand, wouldn't you? So I don't know what they're for, but they've come anyway. And Barclays as well, truly fenced off now, with great big bloody fences. Well, there's no permit. I'm sure they should have a permit to block the pavement. I'm supposed to display the number, but obviously they're not. Well, Samuel Street, the play area, it's now sort of more than a play area. We've got a path there. We've got sort of like a gardeny bit here with trees. Another big square here, we don't know what it is yet. But we've got soil around the outside of it. There's lots of vans, there's a big digger there. So it's more than the play area, they seem to be landscaping the whole area. A bit further down I can get a better view of some of it. So there's a new path there. Whether the soil's just where they've dug it. We've got a digger over there digging big something or other. So it just looks like a path all the way around with trees. And what quite this square bit is here we don't know yet. And I'm looking at a tree there. It's either very small or somebody's chopped it down. Another view from the bottom, so you can see the quite distinct path. Sort of goes wibbly wobbly. I don't know why they're doing wibbly wobbly paths, but nevertheless. So it's going to be quite a change in delightful area, hopefully, when it's finished. I'm just looking here that there's a really big hole there. I don't know what's been digging there, but it's quite a deep hole. And there's a drain next to it as well. The old graffiti artists are doing quite well on this wall. Just wish we could get some decent wall art, not Fred was here. They are certainly making the most of this wall. I mean, they're quite good when it's 3D, but there's a little man in the middle there being hung by the look of it. I just don't know what it's supposed to say or be. There's that bit there. Is it A and a 4? Don't know. Well, Jubilee Gardens looking nice now it's all been cut back. Could have taken these weeds out while they were doing it, but other than that it's all very nice. They just don't like it up them, Mr. Manning. They don't like being on the telly. Well, the big screen's got a lot of voices coming out of it and no picture, so I don't know what's gone wrong there. It was like that the other day, getting all the soundtrack, but just a blank screen with signal box Crewe. And by the courthouse, they're repairing some of the work that's been recently done, digging stones up and God knows what else. Well, that hasn't lasted very long. Well, we have been highlighting these charging points by the courthouse, and we said the other week one had got a card reader on, the other one hadn't, but now they've both got card readers, so we assume they're working, but the prices still haven't been changed, so it's taking them bloody long enough. Well, the History Centre's plenty going on, but nothing you can really shout about. We've still got more blocks come here. You see how tight they are for space. You've got a load of parcels here. You can't swing a cat round in there, so it's really testing the skill. We've got if you can see it on the video, an acoustic barrier up there to reduce the noise. Because you can remember they've still got these microphones, so they don't interrupt the court. Because you might be sentenced to 6 years and if they you won't hear it. We've got the stacker truck working, getting these stones. So it's coming on slowly. Actually nothing exciting that you can see. Well, this telephone box by Barclays is still not turned on. It's been bloody months now. We're all waiting to find out what it does. Barclays is still shut and will be for a long time, but they are getting a Barclays van a few days a week on the square, so you can actually talk to somebody from the bank on those days. So this fence they're putting up around the ground, there's some there, and then all this section here, all the way around, is not done yet, so they all seem to be ganging up down the bottom there. I don't quite know what they're doing, but there seems to be a lot of work in that corner. Well, that's a bit frightening. It's only the 11th of August and you see the trees starting to change already. If we walk down a bit, this one here really autumny. Now this early on it usually means we're going to have a very bad bloody winter. If you look down the street, the amount of leaves so right or wrong with that, but sometimes the dry weather can cause it, but tons and tons of leaves about, and it's only early August. Look at the leaves here. There's tons and tons of them. Let's hope I'm wrong and it's not a sign of a really bad winter, and it is just the dry weather causing it. And all the activity for this fence putty-uppy seems to be on this corner. They're putting these little stones down again, which is taking all the time. We've got big piles of bricks and rubble and things. And God knows what week we're up to now, because it was 6 weeks and still going. The problem is now is the timing, isn't it? Because you can't put grass seed down, because it's the wrong time of year really to put that down. Turfing it's going to be another thing, but it needs tons and tons and tons of topsoil before you can do anything really. So we don't think anything's going to be done until next year, the way things are going. Well, the Arts Centre in Crewe, it's believed that the funding's run out for this, so whether they can get some more funding for it, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Well, all the flowers by the market hall are putting on a good display. And we've still got the big screen chirping away with no video on it. Well, that's just driving anybody daft. We've got tons of these VJ Day posters everywhere. Well, there's nothing that says, is there anything on for this VJ Day? So nobody knows what the hell's going on. And the other thing is, it's not clear when it is. Even if you Google it, it can be on the 14th or the 15th. And do we really want to celebrate dropping an atomic bomb on Japan and killing hundreds of people? But some say the VJ Day is when they drop the bomb, and the others saying it's when they actually surrendered after they dropped the bomb. But there's nothing saying if there's anything going on, just all these signs. By the courthouse we keep reporting on these charging points for electric cars, and we thought they'd fixed it because there's been enough bloody people here messing about for the last couple of bloody weeks, but now still there's no price on the label, and now they've blocked it all off. But they now have got the 2 card readers, so what the problem is, and there's the amount of people that have been here messing about with it. Well, we have been saying about early autumn and possibly early winter, and by the Sally Army the trees there are well gone. I mean, last night it was dark at 9 o'clock, so winter's definitely on its bloody way. We can do without that. On High Street, we did say last week there was a pile of metal by the side there. So now we've got quite a few people putting up what seems to be a fence. That's what the metal was for. So we've got what, another week, 2 weeks is it, before it's supposed to open? See what sort of fence it is, but it's a big metal post that's going in. High Street can't quite make out what's going on because they had all these plants in. Now they seem to have dug them all up and ripped them out. So quite what they're doing there, I don't know. And the other thing to notice is there's one light right over there and another light here, and that's it. So it's going to be pretty bloody dark, isn't it, at night? Can't see any more lights. There's another patch here where they've had the grass down and dug it all up again, so I don't know what they're playing at. So we can now have a different view of Oak Street, because normally you've not been able to get down High Street, but now it is open. So there's nothing exciting you can see. It is obviously coming on, people working today, whether it was just tea break last week. So they've still got that middle bit to do. You can still see all the stairs pre-formed, and they've got a gate here for deliveries as well. And we assume a lot of this isn't finished, because we've got I'm presuming this is for the blind here, and then you break your neck going over there to the other bit. So presumably they've got to fix this for the road, or if you're blind you're going to break your bloody neck. Well, the good news is Big Mugs is back. They have been closed for technical reasons, but now they're back. So Big Mugs is back. Grumpy old git in the window. So you can get your coffee now. There's another Makers Market this Sunday. Anyone wants to go? Well, Marks and Sparks, there's still nothing happening. And we still don't know who's bought it, do we? It'll probably take a month or so for signing contracts, blah 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 blah, won't it? But nobody's claiming they bought it or what they're going to do with it, so we'll just have to wait and see.